Hello, welcome back. Lots of dire portents this turn. So first up we have Niflheim putting up Gift of Health. So they now have Mother Oak and Gift of Health. We have Agartha putting up Eternal Pyre. So a third person has now cast Eternal Pyre. Congratulations to them. They now have Earthblood, Deepwell, and Eternal Pyre. Which is not good. Agartha is going to be summoning a lot. And lastly we have Makoni putting up Gigantomachia. So that's an interesting one. We did some demon stuff. Also search for sites, didn't find any in... Wait, I thought we did find one this turn. Oh yeah. So Dragon Ridge we found a Grove of Evergreens. That's one nature gem at least. We also of course took Sarah this turn, so that's another nature gem too. Which is quite nice. We caught about 160 blood slaves this turn. All for us we got some resources, and Ildmire some earth gems. And did some patrolling. Yeah, so we still seem to be okay. I spoke to Agartha a bit. They don't seem to want to attack me, which is good. And Moria isn't on my border that I can see, which is also good. So I might just plan to try and take Russ's stuff, see if we can get these thrones or not. Would be a nice pickup. Let me just check thrones actually. They only have one throne currently. But this is on the border with Moria seemingly. Oh, I guess it could be Agartha as well. One of the many, many reasons I should probably get some scouts out so I can actually see who holds these, instead of just assuming that Russ has any of them. They have one, and it's the Throne of Death, which is actually pretty decent for us, because we already have Death 3 on our skills, so we don't care. So that'd be kind of a nice pickup for us. We'll work on scouts, though. Scouts can be the next thing we do. It's still only turn 46. We're still developing fine. It did make me realize, I think I've played in a lot of games with an Abysia player. And Abysia always seems to get to late game and then does nothing. Like, is that other people's experience? Like, I feel like I've been in several games where there's been an Abysia late game that did nothing. And I'm really worried that I'm going to do the same thing. Like, I'm big, I've got big troops, got lots of demons coming out, maybe no one wants to invade me. Then what do I do now? I need to make sure, because I've never done blood like this before. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do exactly. And since it's JBBM, I can't just spam vampires, because I know spamming vampires is pretty good in vanilla, right? Whatever. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. But now we're making some demons at least. So we're now making 5 devils a turn, plus we do Ritual of the 5 Gates. We can do that with 2 people. My god and Malphus. It gives us a Fiend of Darkness. These are dark-powered demons. They have 2 poisonous claws, although they might not hit very often with them. They're pretty weak overall, but they fly, so they can jump on pack lines. Devils we've seen lots of. Frost Fiends. These guys are kind of... They're just like lamer versions of Storm Demons, right? They've got Chill Horror and Ice Protection and Cold Power. They've got a Frost Blast. It's AoE 1. 6 ammunition. It's only armor piercing damage though. And no strength added, so it's only 10 damage. It's a bit more artillery though. Storm Demons, everyone's favourite. They do the big armor negating lightning attack. This is not AoE 1. Oh, the little shock is though. But usually you see like groups of like 40 of these things just dumping this this attack for a couple of rounds and killing people. Also got Storm Power. Pretty cool. Humanoids we saw. And that's all of them. So if we have my god and Malphus casting that, we'll get 10 demons plus the 5 from the contracts. So 15 demons a turn plus the extra Demon Knight that sending you in-game currency is doing every month. It's not bad, right? We also this turn summoned an Ice Devil. We got Bifrons. I missed the message for that. I guess there's no message, it's just, yeah. Cast Point Ice Devil, Bifrons answered the call. Pretty good caster. I'm not sure what we're going to do with him. I don't think it's a bad thing to have more water access, though. Other than that, he's pretty unremarkable. He's just a good water caster. But a really good chassis as well. 56 hit points on a spellcaster is pretty sick. And, yeah. I'm going to have him just forge himself some boosters. He can be a water 5 mage with his 2 boosters. He needs a fire resist ring to join our army though. Might be nice to have a little contingent of stuff that can do cold stuff. Guys with chill auras and water magic and stuff might help us. So that's all fine. Still going to try and do Haraspexy until we get up to 5 nature gems per turn at least. That would be nice. Currently 4 per turn. And still saving up death gems as well. I am summoning a Bane this month in Solian just to have another good undead leader, but besides that, I'll keep saving up death gems until we can make a Skullface. We did just take Sarrow, so defense here is 7. But yeah, we've got the swamps, we've got the Enchanted Isle, Nature Gem, Bitter Stream, that's 3 more death gems and a water gem, Great Cauldron, 2 more blood saves, that's pretty nice. So these guys are back on research duty. One guy's making a lead shield with his boots. Give that to our big guy. My prophet is almost home as well. And I think what I'm going to do over the next couple of turns is every turn, all the stuff we start summoning now in Talion, I'm just going to start gradually moving it down to Hagoria. And we'll start getting scouts out of this province next month to start seeing what Rust looks like and see if they're a good candidate to attack or not. I'm kind of just playing with an expectation that I can take this throne whenever I want, basically. So I just need more access beyond that right now. So plans beyond that are pretty normal. This month I'm going to do another Ice Devil, doing more Rituals of 5 Gates and Bind Demon Knights. My god is casting Horde from Hell on Illwinter, because I'm going to have 3 more Blood Hunters there. So I'll see if that's just enough patrol on its own. That would be nice. And we'll start jamming stuff into Hagoria. We're almost at Blood 7, so I'll start making a couple of Empires, why not? The regular unit ones. Be nice additions to the army, I suppose. We can probably summon Father Illarth as well. Do some Archdevils. Probably put up Looming Hell. Lots of stuff we would probably like to cast. Got my Assassins flying down to Hagoria as well. We'll see if they can fly around a bit too. And that is pretty much it for the turn. And yeah, we should be over 1,000 research next month. We could easily be over 1,000 now, but there's so many people casting and forging and stuff. But it's not bad. I'll try to pick up some important little spells early on in the book, and then just go all the way to Blood 9, maybe? These last few summons do seem really efficient, don't they? A scaling spell to give you a bunch of Demon Knights. 80 blood saves is pretty good. It would be really nice to get all the way there. We'll see if we can pull it off. For now though, that is the turn. I will also mention last turn, I did queue up in my cap a Anointed of Ruax. So we'll have him next month as well. I'm going to set him in this for blood sacking. And we do have some Anointed now that have been freed up in Sarrow. So a lot of these guys are heading down towards Hagoria as well, bringing the kind of really high quality stuff. I'll leave behind the less interesting units to defend this region forever. But the high quality stuff can start coming down to Hagoria. I might leave the big guys over here though. They are very chunky, but I'll wait until I can actually forge a supply item for them, because we still don't really ever have nature gems. It's the one thing I'd really like and we never find, unfortunately. But oh well. Also pretty cool that even though we're doing all these blood spells at the moment, we still have 50 slaves in the stash, which is cool. By the way, shout out to this guy, Typhon. What's the messages? Like, he was by far the best blood hunter this time. On his own, he got 15 blood slaves, which was more effective than any other blood hunter. And he managed to pull that off in a 2.3k pop province with no patrollers and 39 unrest, so respect to him. Professional blood hunter right there. But anyway, that's the turn. So that's turn 46. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Another quite simple turn for messages. We did lots of rituals. Got Ice Devils, Reanimation, Corpsemen, Horde from Hell, 5 Gates, and so on. And we also searched for some nature sites. Unfortunately, neither was successful, which is a shame. I'm not casting that again this turn, but maybe in future. Got about 150 slaves again. Ionia, we got some income. Golem Fens. Got 10 Urgems and some Turmoil. The Enchanted Mill is grinding its magic like never before. I wonder why that lowers Dominion. It's kind of interesting. Did lots of patrolling and caught 2 Fomorian scouts this turn. This is a bit uncomfortable. We caught scouts in Griffer and Abysia. You can also see this giant stack on our border now, which is, you know, slightly worrying. Fomori also lost this province this turn to dogs, so they have an excuse to put a stack here next turn as well, which is also not great. I'm going to be endlessly paranoid about Fomori, I think, because they crushed us so easily at the beginning of the game. But, I mean, if this is going to attack us, I guess it's going to attack us next turn, right? So I'll just keep an eye on things. This turn's going to be pretty chill, mostly forging this turn, and spells as usual. But I'll start moving things towards Hagoria soon. These units are about to arrive in Solian, so we'll put together a little army, see what that looks like next turn. Because we've got quite a lot of stuff built up here now. This turn we have 20 things in the garrison total, including the devils and the contracts. So quite a lot of stuff. I'm doing 5 gates again this turn. We give 3 boosters to this guy, he can do it, and Malphas can do it with 1. My god is going to forge the skull face. So he's forging this thing. Very expensive death booster. But that's nice. We will now have 2 death boosters, and I can go back to using death gems next month as well, which is pretty good. Our Earth caster unfortunately picked up a disease this month, so he is going to have to cast Blood Feast to get rid of that. Would be nice to forge a cure-all elixir at some point, because we do have like a lot of mages who just pick up diseases. Like even this guy also in the province. I could make shrouds to kind of slow down the rate they die from this. Not sure if that's a good investment or not. Maybe. Maybe. I used quite a lot of pearls this turn though, because I did quite a bit of alchemy. The ice devil we got this turn, not much of a mage, but I slapped the items on this guy that were on the giant. And this turn I'm making a ring of regen and an amulet of resilience as well. Because this guy's pretty buff with these items. I mean, he has 25 protection in heat, which is important because he has ice protection 3. So this guy would have a ton of protection on top of 86 hit points. And his combat stats are pretty good as well, except speed. He comes with 2 resists as well, and he's a berserker, which is cool. And only 1 base encumbrance. So he's pretty cool as a thug, although water magic isn't particularly useful for solo thugs, but I mean 25 prot and 22 magic resist with the lead shield. Got the evening star currently, he's pretty cool. I might have him thugged out instead of our giant, although we'll try and make something through it. I mean, my prophet also would be cool with some items. This guy comes with a bunch of reinvigoration built in from the bless and stuff. I mean, it would be nice to just forge a bunch of items, but I mean, my mages are just always tied up doing stuff. And the big one we're missing is nature gems. But yeah, I'll make some more items this turn. I'm also making another blood booster because, yeah, if we just had 1 more dagger, we could slap that on my god, and then we'd have 3 5 gates casters a turn, which is pretty good. Plus a demon knight guy. Maybe another dagger on Cillian to just summon frost devils. She's not doing the ice devil thing this month. I'm going to save up some blood slaves because next month we will hit blood 7. So I can turn one of our mages into a vampire lord and also cast Looming Hell, I suppose. And also start summoning archdevils, which I assume will be an improvement over ice devils. So we'll save up some blood slaves this month. I mean, I am still doing 5 gates with 2 people and blood feast, so that's a lot of blood slaves, but yeah, I've saved up some. If this doesn't attack us next month, then I will start moving stuff down towards Hagoria though then. I should really start making some scouts. I mean, I guess I could do that with the blood now. Let's make a start. It's only 10. We need some scouts. Badly. But I'll start summoning some servants next month as well. We'll try and get some scouts through Russ's territory. We really need to see what the world looks like, don't we? It's a bit silly at this point. I just realised I didn't do my recruitment this month yet either. I didn't really have much gold though. So I'm getting that thing. And can we afford a warlock? We're 1 gold short of a warlock, really? Do I have recruitment queued up anywhere? I know in Solium we're doing mages, but that's fine. Damn, 1 gold short, that sucks. Is there anywhere else that, no, I don't think we're doing recruitment anywhere else. Well, we could almost get a, how much are you guys? Oh, that's already been paid for, which is nice. This has been paid for, which is nice. What about one of these things? It's 130. We could get a Jade Sork. Why not? Yeah, but next month we'll see if we get attacked. We'll do some more blood stuff. And we will finally start pushing scouts out, so that's a road towards aggressive maneuvers. Been sat still for a long time, but I guess you have to do that as blood, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just very slow. We do have another blood hunting province set up now, though. These guys are going. We got this stuff from Horde from Hal. So these guys have 2 patrol strength each. It's not bad. I've made a ring for this guy. I'm going to get it over to him. I guess that's fine. Interesting that they get this fly attack command. I don't know how useful that is exactly. Fly attack rear. That's pretty nice. I'll leave that there to copy and paste it if it's ever if it's any more useful than just attack rear. I don't know. I think that's it for this turn though. What else are we forging? So we're doing Ring of Red Regeneration, Slithering Light Lanterns, finding a Shadow Imp and Corpseman now as well. 2 Rituals of the 5 Gates. Bifrons is making a Robe of the Sea for himself. Blood Feast, Skullface, Corpseman Construction, Amulet of Resilience, another Bloodthorn. And that's it for this turn. So I'm also moving these wolves out of this province just in case it does get attacked. We've been patrolling Greendale a lot. It's 0 now. I'll move him over to Dampdale and patrol this down. This kind of 1 patroller will just alternate between these 2 provinces, I think, because they each just have 1 Blood Hunter and a ton of PD, so it'll be okay. For now, that's the turn. Just going to partial while I check the video, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. We got Blood Magic to 7. We're not far off 8 either. 4 turns. So I'm going to start doing Archdevils this turn. And, yeah, I could turn a dude into a Vampire Lord and see if that's any good. Start doing Blood Right too. We need to get to Blood 8 to do Looming Hurl, which, at the moment, that would require an Empower. And I don't really want to empower my god or Malphus in Blood in case they get horror marked, but maybe one of the Archdevils has Blood 5. That might be a bit optimistic, but if we really need to put up Looming Hell, we can try empowering Malphus next turn, maybe, or in the future. Who knows? I'll keep going. It'd be really nice to get Blood Vortex, though. We cast Blood Vortex in Sarah. That should make quite a few slaves. Maybe we could. Well, no. It's probably still best to empower Malphus, isn't it? Anyway, did some summons. We did Blood Feast. Unfortunately, sending you in-game currency got a permanent craving for flesh. So, not ideal. Also ate 510 people. Caught a lot of blood slaves. Caught 32 in Illwinter. Unfortunately. Turns out we patrolled out some lurking werewolves this turn. So the devil and the imps will just die to the wolves. Which is not great. And then, as it turns out, everything dies to the wolves. So our first turn, blood hunting in Illwinter, was pretty good, but that's it. That's the end of blood hunting in Illwinter, unfortunately. Really unfortunate. Don't really know what else to say. I don't know why there were all these werewolves everywhere in this game, but I guess they're still out there in certain provinces. I guess on the one hand, these are the mages we got for free, but it still would be nice to actually, you know, not lose them. Losing all the devils and the imps kind of sucks as well. It's very strange to me. It says, after the incident, Starcad found my Sanguine Dowsing Rod. Ow, who is Starcad? Everyone died. What are you talking about, game? Anyway, Old Forest, we have Disease. Solium, we've got 2 Earth Gems, and Fertility Festival in Ionia. Not bad. And that's it for messages. So we didn't get attacked by Femoria, but this giant stag is still here. So we're moving a bunch of stuff to Ifezibor. Got lots of good units, lots of good commanders. They're just going to begin the march towards Nagoria. So if I go to Ifezibor first, helps me if we do get attacked by Femoria in the short term. Next time we're going to roll through Ildmar, so we'll take that back. And then we'll get to Hagoria. So just a kind of short march. Currently turn 48. This turn we are doing, let's see, Ritual of 5 Gates, Bind Archdevil, Demon Knight, Ritual of 5 Gates, Frostfiend. Right, ignore that. I just realized we could actually summon Father Illith this turn, couldn't we? So what we're actually doing now is Bind Archdevil, cast Father Illith, and then a Demon Knight and a Frostfiend. So that's the actual summons this turn. And I'm only summoning one Shadow Imp to be able to do that. So in the moment when I say I'm doing 2 Shadow Imps, I'm actually not. So there we go. I am going to start moving some Blood Mages over towards Ilmar to actually start blood hunting there. Yeah, real shame we just randomly lost that. Not a huge amount else happening this turn. We do now have a Skullface, so we can turn one of these guys into a Vampire Lord if we need to. Originally I was going to turn this guy into a Vampire Lord just to make sure we always have a Blood Death Fire Mage. But I imagine probably some of these Archfiends we're about to summon will have those paths, right? So it might not be like amazingly important. That's also an option. I am summoning a bunch of Scouts in this province now, so we've got Servants and Imps. We got an Imp this turn, didn't we? Yeah, Shadow Imps. So we'll start threading those guys through Russ's territory and see what they look like. Also blood sacking here now as well. And that is the turn. Recruitment is very simple. I'm just getting a Circle Master in Hagoria, Warlock in my cap, and a little mage over here. That's all we could afford this month. I am doing some Harrispexy this month. I am still doing Corpse Constructs and such. I am still forging Lightless Lanterns. Such is over 1,000 now. And I guess I'll just end his gap now. He's got his 2 items. So currently 23 prot, 22 magic resist, with 86 hit points and regen. He has 6 encumbrance, but 8 reinvig. Not sure if Berserk is going to ruin that. Does Berserk give you more encumbrance? I can't remember. He looks pretty cool. Send him out with a Demon Escort. I'll get some items for my Prophet next. Who would also be cool with a Demon Escort. But that I think is the turn, so god damn, this is so annoying by the way. 7 commanders doing nothing. I do have my the assassins are just kind of hanging out in Greendale currently, just in case this does walk into us. Maybe they can kill some commanders, I don't know. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 just random stuff over here. That's fine. So that's turn 48, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.